Dado que es tarde y casi, casi no tengo las energías, voy a estar silenciado, pero si algo relevante reacciono. Bueno, vamos a continuar esta vaina. Nos quedamos en la comisaría que nos atacaba la oscuridad y todo salía dentro del manuscrito de Alan que habíamos encontrado. Así que vamos a continuar.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
A la verga. Sarah regresó a Cauldron Lake. Él también estaba ahí. Nightingale. Pero no. Un poseído, una criatura de la oscuridad. Ok.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
A la madre. Ok.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
A la vez. Ya tienes que encontrar hace rato. Ok. Ok, ya quedó todo. Ahora, continuemos.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
A ver, vamos a ver esta mamada. Los asesinos anteriores. ¿Este? Sí, ¿verdad? Ah, sí, no me acuerdo. Ok.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Yo creo que soy acá. No sé, este pinche lugar culero. Ah, esta verga del giro rápido. Ya
Must
aprendí
be
cómo.
locked from the other side.
Algo más aquí que nos sirve, creo que no. Ay, espérame. Vamos a ver, con ver. Perdón, es que estoy recordando los botones. No me gusta que aunque estés en el desenfoque, como que
It
marea, no
won't
sé.
open.
Holy shit, a ver qué puto desmadre está en la consola. A ver.
Can't be opened on this side.
No mames, como que tú chingas cosa ya. A poner como esta madre. Ok. Nada aquí. Perfecto. ¿Qué chingas hago? He perdido, amiguito, así con sueño. ¿Qué pedo, mi Alex casi? De arriba, pues, el pana Remedy, que no me acuerdo su nombre. Ay, cabrón, pues ahora qué hago, a ver. A ver. ¿Dónde está? Ah, a lo mejor tengo que ir acá al pilas. Yo creo que sí.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. This mug always cheers me up. Must be locked from the other side.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
It won't open. Can't be opened on this side. I can't force it open. Must be locked from the other side.
Pinche mamada, güey. Sí tienes que hacer esa mamada de los casos. Ay, puta madre.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
A ver, creo que es el bueno.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Verga, güey. Pinche librote. A ver, ¿qué debe hacer este? No, ok. A ver, ¿qué es este? ¿Quién está involucrado? Aquí salen los del gordo, ¿no? Los hijos del gordo. Ah, te enseñan que son dos. Oh, está chido. ¿Qué clase de culto? Ok, psicología del culto. Ok, no sirve nada. Aquí ya puedes poner. Ah, sí puedes poner.
Ugh.
Ok. ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué clase de culto? Oh, wow. ¿Quién está involucrado? ¿Aquí cuántas faltan? ¿Entregaste los dos? Ok, perfecto.
Think.
¿Era este? Estoy cansado como para pensar de manera lógica.
Nah.
Ok.
Hmm. Nope.
Ok, ya.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Verga, o no, pues una mecánica que se toma en serio. Saga tenía que perseguir a Ned en la solapa. No sería fácil encontrarlo por una ventana. Saga había regresado a donde estaba. ¿Sería esto, no? Ok. Casos. Ah, no mames, puedo sacar las fotos.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Pinche vieja dice exciting y no mames, ya me está cargando la fregada.
The page places Nightingale
Ok,
back at
porque
Cauldron Lake.
pendejada. Pero es que
Calls
es
him
muy
a
necesario
taken.
alargarlo con esa mecánica.
We need to head
Ya
over
ver
there,
por qué son
stop
las
him,
críticas de
before
que
anyone
decía
else
tedioso.
gets hurt.
Okay.
Vámonos, culo. Vámonos.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible.
Ya no
We'll
tocamos
do what we
pelea.
can, man.
Un mapita. Es un mapita aquí, culero.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan?
No, Thornton.
Bien entrado, ya me lo tengo.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Ok, hay razones para explorar y volver. Se ve. No mames, es de día, puta madre.
They're a fine pair.
Ah, me mama, güey. Como acaban de ver un pinche mundo sobrenatural. Es como si nada bien fresco.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
It won't open.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Do you
Puta, se
think
volvió
I
a
liked
fijar
throwing you in
rápido.
jail every other day?
Doble
No,
movida en la
I
puerta.
don't. Do you have any
Me
idea
gusta.
how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
Aquí. Ya no me acuerdo, creo que lo vi la otra vez. Como es la pendeja del conserje. Vámonos.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Vamos, vamos, vamos. A ver cómo bonita se ve la ciudad. La arparon, la neta, lo lograron bien.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Ok, puedo volver a... Ok, y puedo regresar aquí. Perfecto. Este edificio se construyó como parte de uno de los primeros establecimientos de las afueras de Bright House. Se alzó en 1898. Se desmontó cuidadosamente y fue reubicado en el centro. Oh, ok.
So what's good here? Any nice restaurants? I'm a bit of a foodie.
Well, the restaurants and shops in town are closed at the moment, unfortunately. They'll have a grand reopening right after Deer Fest, though.
I can't get through this.
¿Eh?
I don't think I am. Whatever
Imagino esos
deer
lugares que luego
festival
voy a
is.
explorar.
Oh. Well, there's always our own restaurant at your convenience.
¿Mm?
I feel bad for these guys.
Me gustan mucho los cielos. El mapa, güey.
I can't force it open.
Red cerrado. Ok. No del caso. Bueno, creo que es la oficina mental, ¿verdad? ¡A la vida! Sí, es la oficina mental. ¡Oh! Órale, güey. ¡Ah, qué mamada, güey! Aquí nos estamos quedando. Órale. Qué chingón. Ok, vamos.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Mi suposición es Alex a huevo, que es un pinche personaje creado. O Alegra. O Alegra también es un personaje creado, que me lo huele. O está manipulada.
The page says Nightingale's in
Pero
something
la
called
cosa es
an
por qué le está
overlap.
manipulando a Wake
Need to
inconscientemente.
figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in
O sea,
charge
por
of
qué le
this
hizo
mess.
parte de su menú.
Thanks.
Y
Let's
es que
start
es
looking for
real.
Nightingale where he was
Si
killed.
no, pues ya los dos. Real.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
A huevo alegrita. Vamos a descubrir.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the
Que se ve
tree.
bonito.
What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area
Hello.
signs.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela.
Se llama Saga.
Fantastic to meet you.
No le puse alegre.
And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic
El Buró Federal de Control.
No need to worry about it. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Nota de mantenimiento, signos claros de manipulación. Habían redigido la señal de transmisión general, no se lo arregla para que llegue contigo recta, pero es muy inquietante redactar un informe del departamento de investigaciones. Dejo esto aquí, por si no soy yo quien lo arregla, pues si lees esto, busca signos de manipulación. Ya les convengo sus revestimientos. Steven Lee. Ok. No preparado en caso de que alguien le metiera mano. Aquí ya. Y había subido hace rato.
What'd you find there, Steven?
My ass.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Well, I need to get back
Lo
to
más
it.
celosa reflexión cosa al pinche Chun-Li.
Let's get to the
Vámonos,
murder
mi
site,
Alex.
Casey.
It's Casey.
I'd be happy to get you.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Wow, espera el DLC ya podremos entrar, pero como no sale ni pedo. Corre, corre, corre. Siempre recién haciendo el film. Todo de lejos. Pero no puedo ver aquí.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Eso. ¿Decía? Triángulo tallado.
Think.
Ahora, sí, mucho. Okay.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
Vale. Mira, Saga. ¿Para dónde voy? Ya sé para dónde fui, en verga. ¿Para dónde voy? ¿A la guita? Las huellas. Por ejemplo, la edición. ¿Hasta dónde estoy? Para allá.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Okay. Oh, ¿qué sí necesito actualizar? Está listo para el su madre. Entonces esto se lo dejo. Vamos a renovar rápido. Oh.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Puedes activar el potenciador del entorno.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
Ah, no mames, se va. Está mal. No, ya lo pasé tanto tiempo.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Ya lo pasé luego de la vida. Acá estaba por aquí, ¿no? Pero...
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Sí, lo que estoy viendo. Como que quiera ver lo que... No, no, hace rato.
Box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is busted.
Okay. Madre santa, esa de yo. La que ya de cerrar. A ver si ahorita lo encuentro hace ratito.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Algo inconveniente. Ok. Guardado rápido, guardado manual. Ok. Perfecto, es chingón.
Another page.
¿Dónde?
Making progress.
Entonces, muchas páginas por ahí.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Santa, pinchala, nos va haciendo spoiler. Casos.
Shouldn't spend time on old questions.
El chingón lo va completando. Cabaña de la bruja Cauldron Lake.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Okay.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Pinche detective se pasa, se deja manipular por un güey que ni conoce, a lo mejor le está yendo una trampa. No, pues muy lógico, muy lógico.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist isn't close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
Once in a while, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Ok, vamos allá. Mucho rato.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Esta vez creo que... Esta vez... ¿Qué es esta? Esta de la vela. A huevo, con el tema todo. Irían todos los caminos llevan a Roma. ¡Ay, no!
scientist, a monster, like Nightingale.
Solo que son conservar un poco de bueno. Estos conservan razón, pero están pinchos influencias por los judíos. ¿Esto? Ah, más fácil inventar mucho. Ok. ¿Por qué no inventar? A ver. Voy a llegar a actualizar el código. Lotería de Washington. 05367 05367 051317 23 23 739. Entonces es un pinche fácil eso, ¿no? Si es que la tiene la primera, pero 739. Wow. Todo padrino, excelente. Ya tenemos la escopetonga. Inventory, ¿es dónde está? Eso es español. Más rápido. ¿Funciona escopeta? Wow. Aquí saludcita. Okay.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Ya la rompió en el lado opuesto del espejo. Okay.
Sounds literary, but what does it mean? I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense. Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. A ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Voy a guardar para mí. Ojalá lo tuyo. Se volvió bien.
Fucking monsters.
Vamos, vamos, sacando. Corre, vámonos. Muy bien, saludo, momento. Era el corazón del Nightingale, no me acuerdo cómo se llama.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror. Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Logan? Logan! Where are you?
Yeah, what
the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is moving. Like a nightmare.
The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Verga, cómo pierde la razón de Alan por rato. Por eso nunca puede salir. En algún punto se pierde. Nunca puedes salir. Por sí. creo que ya vamos a llegar al punto donde pondremos pinches están buenos. No es como que puta te saquen un pedote, pero ya tocaron todo el mundo.
He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Como el punto neutro entre la zona del lugar oscuro donde está encerrado y la realidad. Madre, creo que se puede hacer. No mames. No mames. No mames. Ya valió más. Está madre. Me mami. Ay, güey. A ver, creo que vamos a ver. Saturación y vamos con saturación. Vamos a poner la grande en la ranura de izquierda y creo que con esta. Sí me mamé. Después me salgo otra vez órale, culero, los dos. Ok. Madre.
Get away!
Mira.
I have to get to safety.
Pero así no es la historia. Pero pero no, ¿qué pedo? O sea, le dio su madre un poco de ahí, ya no tenía. No más. Hasta la madre. tenía perdón, ¿no? Por la vieja estúpida. Desperdiciadero de bala. Verga, me tocó los brazos. No ves que no mames. Mira, pero es como un circulito. Ok. Córrele. Ay, no mames. Córrele, córrele, córrele. Ay, no mames. Verde. Pinche madre. Joder. Fin.
Who are you? What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it. Hey!
A la verga, ¿ya regresó?
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! He got out with my face scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Verga, güey.
In the dark, miles apart.
Mira, que está la musiquita, güey.
Made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart went too far. I will never lose myself again. Oh, I was calling you. Did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times. Feel the waves I break. The nightmare's finally over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Blinding lights, burning eyes. I can see myself and I don't need to hide. A foolish bride paid the price. I will never leave again, I'm by your side. I was calling you, did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times. Through the waves I break. The nightmare's finally over, and now I'm wide awake. 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 Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times. Through the waves I break. The nightmare's finally
Esta
over.
la música. Ajá.
Anders, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just
Siento que la
disappeared.
pinche oscuridad le va a chupar otra vez a la nena.
Forest.
Como yendo y viniendo.
Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
Güey, es una pinche mamada. Se me hace que todo el puto juego va a ser un intento fallido de alguien de escapar.
Get your bearings, and we'll head out.
I need
Should look
another minute.
around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap.
Yeah.
To Nightingale.
You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
Güey, todo lo del
We
primer
know
juego.
about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
Este venadito bajo al lago, se lo venadearon. Lol. Y miren, cuando los venaditos bajan al río, como si pinches digan, no me acuerdo. Ok, ya está, mamá. Ok, verga. Es la canción. Ya abro un perfil, dale.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Conmigo. Espera. Qué bonito.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo.
Okay, así.
Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Recuerda que se parecen a nosotros, pero no lo son. Son como niveles, tenemos que hacerles de cerca. A ver, estamos con los pinches pasos. Perfecto. Creo que esto completo. No me falta algo más. Tanque de butano. Ok, esto lo puedo aventar. Para cuando están rodeando.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. Occultists lean close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Okay. Me gusta como de la niebla y el acomodo de los árboles. Lo bloquea. Pobre. Pero no mames, está poseído por la oscuridad. Órale, pendejo. Órale. Pinche perro. Parte culero. No sé si llegué pesado con esto. Corre. Ok. Mira, güey, estos cuando son de nosotros, no.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Hace mucho aquí de por seguro. Ok. Aquí son. No mames, tengo un puta madre de munición. Escopeta, la razón encima. Voy a venir acá, hacia acá. Bambi. No. Se ve abajo, no sé. Estoy bugueado, güey. Saga, qué malas transiciones. De vuelta en Witch Saga apuntó la linterna. Ok. No, está cerrado esta pesca. Vámonos. Oh. Pero, verga, güey. Sí, tengo que ir por allá. Oh. No pasa nada. En corto, señorita Sam Anderson. Aquí, ¿sí? La influencia para modificar la realidad en lugares oscuros se desparrama como el agua. Se arroja como el miedo por el camino con menos resistencia, erosionó los espacios más débiles hasta romperlos. Por lugares donde la realidad puede despegarse, espacios con historias contadas y repetidas donde la imaginación del miedo se había encendido una y otra vez. Allí se habían ablandado las paredes de la realidad, sitios de violencia, lugar en el que no habrá por poner la regla algo que... O sea, yo creo que Saga, o sea, es como ahorita se confundió y decía que tenía un hijo y una hija. Bueno, a lo mejor entendí mal, estoy medio dormido. Pero entonces, o sea, sí tuvo un hijo que murió. Pero pues ella recuerda que tiene una hija, que tiene ahora un papel. Creo que va por ahí. No me iba a dormir, así que seguimos pendejando. Llegar a la casa del lago. puto. A la madre, no tocó a mí. Bueno, vamos para arriba. A ver, llevo este pendejo a breakpoint, lo que me final de misión. A ver, qué bueno. Los flags. Perfecto. Okay. No, la uno del buró. Creo que esto toma lugar tipo en la escena post créditos o que era de control en el DLC, en el de Alter World Expansion, y empezar con el arma de Breakpoint. Yo creo que ya toma lugar en esta parte.
Too late!
Ya le vas a que esto murió. Pobre Paul. Okay, well.
There's another lunchbox.
Okay. Perfecto. Ahora dando pitos voy. Pero va a ser el camino largo. Me voy a tener que ir por aquí. Alright.
Late night poker game!
no me acuerdo. Vámonos. Corre, 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 corre. Vamos acá. Que llegue la pinche Jessica González. Creo que se llama Jessica, ¿no? Jessie. Ya mamó, aquí sale muy corre. Ya casi llegamos. Huevo, el pinche perro a huevo.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now. Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember. Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
No, son los viejitos del otro juego, los de la banda. ¿Otra vez?
I felt a strange pull toward the TV.
Llamó.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But Isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan?
Vete a la verga, nada, huevo. Alan no ha salido, güey. Está proyectando. Por eso están las pinches salidas.
No, I wish you
Saliste con
every
la saga.
success with your
A
new book,
huevo,
Alan.
güey. Y al Alex ya
I
lo
hope it's as
proyectó.
successful as your
Ahí está la
best-selling
pinche
Alex
aplicación.
Casey.
Ya lo proyectó y le trató
Initiation
recuerdos.
hits the shelves tomorrow.
Aquí hay que ver,
After
güey,
this,
si
I'm
sale
sure we'll
más
all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this
quizás
hero's
historia de
journey
hijo,
trilogy of
que a
yours.
lo mejor murió, a lo
A
mejor
book
no.
called
Es una distracción
Return,
para que el
perhaps.
personaje siga avanzando. Puta madre, ya me está poniendo bien
Yeah.
alarmante.
Thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. Kept expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
Vamos.
Hello?
Te guardo, se saca de la llave.
I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
Ay, pobrecito, después de tantos años iba a ser. Qué culero para mí, güey. Pinche
What the hell was that
adolescente,
interview? Some kind of joke?
Yo no
Initiation?
me tantas veces.
I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
In between with Mr. Dark. Okay. Okay.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
Ah, wow, los viejitos del otro juego. Me imagino de salir aquí.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Mi interpretación de muchos mundos. Casper Carlin. Darling. El Casper Cariño, no mames. Ok. Ok, vamos.
Hey! I think I've been locked in! Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
Escena de los viejos de Asia. $665.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say. There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
Ni modo, estamos por otro lado. Sala de armas, por favor.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far, but other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape. I had to write more.
El programa había creído que estaba en Nueva York. Estaba en casa en Nueva York, pero no estaba mal. En la sala de escritura un rato, seguro el escritor estaba al afuera. Intentaba escribir una historia para escapar de este lugar, la enseñó mi iniciativa. Con la historia escribí un proyecto para encontrarme con eso. He intentado muchas veces venir a este lugar me hizo olvidar todo lo que había sentido. Todo parecía ser.
I had to keep writing.
Una parte de mi futuro, pero en otro lugar.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen, the actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here, the best-selling writer the books the films are based on. Let's do this!
pero sin música bien.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
Mames, güey, si le dicen Sam Lake, qué pinche mamá.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel, the only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Perfecto, con esto se cierra el chongar. Muchas gracias a quien vea esto. Tener los apuntes, que va a poner la posteridad. Bonito recuerdo. Si algún día se le olvida, o no. Si algún día esté pasando la campaña otra vez con más gente. Nunca se puede esperanza. Con la esperanza bonita. Hasta luego y se ve polero. No se acaba la cara. ¿Qué pedo? Bye. Ay, sí está bueno. Bueno, pues vamos a ver. Antes de comer. Son minutos.